making their grand entrance earlier. Looking good. Confident they can get the job done in front of their home crowd. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The city of Charlotte, North Carolina is the setting for our broadcast tonight. And isn't the view magnificent? Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Zeller.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Wright and Doncic are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist in at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets, Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And in constructing lineups, Chris, there's often the dilemma of choosing rim protection versus floor spacing. To you, what matters most?
Well, to me, what matters most is floor spacing. It doesn't. A defense is not overrated. I'm not saying that, but it doesn't matter if you have defense and you can't score. Scoring is just as important, and you have to put pressure on that defense by scoring. And even if you have a shot blocker, what if I have guys that like shoot it outside and don't come to the paint?
Right.
Well, then I've already taken that shot blocker out of the game. So it's all about offense, having a balanced offense, and then guys willing to listen, pay attention to the details, and be engaged on the defensive end.
And Kidd-Gilchrist gets it to go in.
And Kidd-Gilchrist is just awesome on the drive, using his wily arms to get shots past any defender that dares to challenge him.
Right against Rozier. Right wing. Here's Monk. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. The second effort. Here's Porzingis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And the pass to Washington. He kicks to Bridges. Here's Washington. Guarded by Porzingis. Puts it up from 7. And again, the Hornets missing. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Doncic passes to Wright. Offensive rebound. It's deflected.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
And then Monk with the dunk.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. And here is Wright. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Passes it to Doncic. Over Monk. Doncic, no good.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
So for Dallas, their last game, a win against Washington. Wright with it, now guarded by Monk, poked away. Out to Doncic. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Now, here's Monk, guarded by Doncic. Zeller against Cauley-Stein. Shot by Zeller, no good. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's the awareness that Kidd-Gilchrist has out there. Excellent at knowing where the open man is.
Rozier against Wright. Here's Monk. He drains the turnaround jump shot. He's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Right against Rozier. Doncic feeling it out. And another basket for Dallas.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Rozier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Washington. Sinks that one from the post.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's Doncic. He's got 5. A floater. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. We'll take a look at the Mavericks. Right now they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
And you know, for the Mavericks, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
2 points. That one goes.
And you got to do more than that to slow Stein down. I mean, he's used to absorbing contact while shooting.
And in his 5th year out of Utah, DeLon Wright, 6'5", great size, Chris, for the point guard position.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, and I like his game. Now, check it out. He's a solid defender. He can rebound the ball. He takes care of the ball, and you can win with guys like that.
And it's Rozier missing.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup, that'll get the whole team pumped up.
That's good from Doncic on the assist by Wright. 7 points for Luka Doncic.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Porzingis with the block. Monk with the ball. 26 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston. 5 on the clock. Bridges inside the three-point line. Nice shot from the wing.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
And here are the Mavericks now. 6-point game. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Now here's Zeller. He's coming off a 16-point game against Houston.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Stein. And here's Porzingis. Wright outside. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic outside. Hornets with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Tough to win games like that on the road, even with all the great work they did.
Dallas leading by 4. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Stein kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Puts it up from 12, and another basket for Dallas.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they had a very strong bench, not only with their scoring, but how they impact rebounding and passing. I mean, one of the better benches in this league.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Wright. And the Hornets have had a strong bench for a while now.
Yeah, depth isn't a problem for this team, Kevin. Having a formidable starting five, though, has been. They need to consider trading some depth for an upgrade at the starting position.
Biombo, no luck.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Graham. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Here's Batum.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And another basket for Dallas.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor. And the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
And that one falls for Graham. And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Doncic, no good. Hornets trail by 9. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Graham. And so he hits both. Here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 7. The pass to Bacon. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. Baseline try. Bacon's shot is off. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Brunson. Dallas no good that time either. Now Batum. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
The long, slender body of Batum helping him right there. I mean, he used all that athleticism to knock down the bucket.
Brunson scanning the floor. Passes it to Kleba. Now Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Puts up a 3. Gomez grabs the miss. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Batum. Shoots from the right block. Here's Biombo. Unable to get that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Now here's Brunson. Graham defending.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Doncic. He's putting up about 21 points per, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
The first free throw is good. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Doncic. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Graham. A beautiful reverse layup. Graham's got 5.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
1:53 left in the first quarter. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Oh, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
That one misses. Hornets trail by 5. The 10-footer. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Now here's Brunson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. The shot, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. Oh, we see a lot of this now.
Graham surveying the floor. Here's Biombo. And he makes that one. Now just a 1-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Hardaway. No good from outside. Here's Charlotte now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Batum passes to Hernan Gomez. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Brunson. Dallas, no good that time either. Outside, Batum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
He knows how to make the most of his tools. Batum using his length, putting pressure on the D and getting to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Well, that is because Batum is one of the most versatile players in the league. His ability to score from any spot, pass, rebound, and defend, that's what makes him so unique and important.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Jackson from long range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets on top. They lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Jackson. And it's Kleba in at the power forward position. And it's Graham missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Brunson up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Powell with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now, here's Batum. 14 points from him the last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And after watching Willie Hernangomez, play a few seasons, it is clear he has skills on the offensive end. It's the rest of his game that needs a little bit of rounding up.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Here's Brunson. To the paint, here's Hardaway, and he banks in the layup. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter. As you mentioned, Hernangomez, a good option, Chris, for points at the center spot, but defensively still a work in progress.
Yeah, he has the potential to be a starting center at some point. You see the flashes on defense and with rebounding, but he'll just be a spot-up player until he can be a difference maker in those areas on a nightly basis.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Zeller, he's checked in for Hernangomez. Washington comes in for Dwayne Bacon. And Monks subbed in for Nicholas Batum. The Mavericks also with a sub. White, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Wright. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go out. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted, and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Free throw drops for Wright. So both teams making some changes here. He hits both from the stripe. Hornets trail by 6. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Monk's shot's good.
Oh, man, elevating his pass like this from Rozier. Help him establish chemistry with his guys.
Outside Kid Gilchrist. Rozier against Wright. On the wing, Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Here's Monk. That's tipped.
Now, the length of Kid Gilchrist, that's what allows him to catch up with these shots. A sensational shot blocker from behind.
Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas leading by 6. Down low, here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. Hornets shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now, here's Monk, guarded by Wright. Rozier for 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier, really expanding his range.
Wright, the pass to Porzingis. Cauley Stein kicks to Hardaway. Wright outside. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Monk.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. So it's the Mavericks now. Wright looking around. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. Here's Washington. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Washington's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Cauley Stein finds Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. One-on-one fast break. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just a high-energy player. Bridges brings the aggression every possession.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
And here is Rozier following Porzingis' three. And here is Rozier. 8 points his last outing. On for three. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the dunk by Doncic.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
And the free throw, no good.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Here's Rozier following the score by Dallas. And there's the pass to Zeller. Rozier against Wright. Rozier the pass to Monk.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Mavericks leading by 4. Passes to Cauley Stein. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. But they recover it. And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 4. Rozier with the ball. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And Zeller kicks to Monk. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Luka Doncic.
I tell you what, he's tenacious on the drive, isn't he? I mean, Monk constantly looking to get to the free throw line.
The Hornets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Free throw drops for Monk.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Rozier. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Right, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Wright missing. Charlotte trailing. Fast break now for Charlotte. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Capable of being a defensive anchor. Keith Cauley Stein is positioning himself to swat shots.
It's tipped. They recover it. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
The Mavericks have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. And that one falls for Cauley Stein. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
He's perfect from the line this time.
A quality role player. Cauley Stein offers energy, length, and a team-first attitude his squad appreciates.
Now Graham. He's got 5. Outside for Batum. Pass to Hernan Gomez. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
This is the kind of teammate Batum is. You like seeing him share it like this.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Cauley Stein. Back to Brunson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Here's Graham. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Dallas.
And the athleticism and fearlessness of Batum inside is exceptional, really testing the defense deep in the paint.
And he makes the first. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Justin Jackson comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Both free throws good from Batum. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Graham kicks to Batum. There's the pass to Bacon. He feeds it to Graham. Outside for Batum. Shot clock at 5. Misses off the right iron. Dallas leading by 4. Uncovered. Doncic, no good. Pass to Graham. 1:14 left to play here in the half. Batum, good. Batum's got 8.
Well, that just speaks to the confidence Batum has in himself. He likes to catch and shoot, Jay, because it catches defenders off their guard.
Here's Brunson, and the layup is good. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here is Graham. He's got 5. Batum passes to Hernan Gomez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Outside Jackson. Pass to Brunson. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. I think Gomez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Bacon. Here's Biyombo. Kicks to Graham. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Brunson. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Here's Doncic. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. And it's Bridges in its small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play. It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
Right down low, Rozier defending. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. Hornets trail by 4. Monk kicks to Zeller. The pass to Rozier. That one drops for him. Rozier's got 5 now.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10, and the basket is good. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. Zeller with it. Clock at 6. Passes it to Washington. Rozier for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Rozier's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
To the middle. for the lead. He lays it in. Rozier's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hornets.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Wright against Rozier, and that one is good. Wright's got his second basket of the night. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now, here's Bridges. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
One of the more positive attributes of Zeller, the explosiveness to play above the rim on a regular basis.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Doncic passes to Kid Gilchrist. Wright with it, takes the 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. Wright's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
With the teardrop, and it's Rozier missing, and there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wright finds Doncic. Banked in off the glass. And now a 4-point Maverick lead.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Here's Rozier, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Doncic outside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Monk. Here's Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis. First free throw is good. Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. The Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Well, once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
The Mavericks trailing. And with Cody Zeller, he has a very workmanlike approach when he's on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's what Zeller is all about, playing a simple meat and potatoes type game. I mean, what he does won't show up in the box score, but it'll show up in the standings.
Now, here's Monk following the miss by Porzingis. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
A moment now to see the numbers for Wright. He's putting up 9 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Hardaway. Cauley-Stein passes to Porzingis. Pass to Wright. To the inside. Cauley-Stein.
Oh, man, such a quick and explosive leaper. Cauley-Stein throws it down with ease.
For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Pass to Monk. Here's Zeller, guarded by Doncic. Zeller against Doncic. 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges, and he comes up with the deuce. Bridges has got 6 points.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
Now Doncic, he's got 19. Now the pass to Porzingis. Doncic with it, now guarded by Monk. Now here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pass to Zeller. And here is Bridges. Back to Zeller. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key. Bridges misses. And it's Wright with the ball for Dallas. Out to Hardaway. On the wing, Doncic. And stolen by Zeller. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Charlotte. Wright, the pass to Hardaway. Now Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
They get it again. Here's Washington. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Mavericks trail by 3. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Now here's Zeller. Pass to Washington. Over Wright. And it's Washington missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's Wright missing. Here's Graham. Guarded by Jackson. Graham dishes to Zeller. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Porzingis. And Wright kicks to Hardaway. Can't tie it up as that one misses. On the wing, Batum. Guarded by Wright. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Graham with the ball. That one a little long.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
That ties the game. Hardaway has got 13.
Okay, he has all the space he needs in this. He's going to make that a lot more than he misses it.
Graham, the pass to Washington. Here's Zeller. Porzingis with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Batum. Here's Wright. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots over Graham, and that one's good. Wright's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
High post Zeller. Porzingis comes with the double team. Snatched up. Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Hardaway. The shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
The first one falls. Biombo, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jackson. Both good from the line that time.
I like that he's playing with the edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Wright. Teardrop shot. Here's Powell. Out of hand on it. Batum scanning the floor. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Batum's got 10 points in the game.
That's just years of experience coming into play. Batum's aggressiveness and basketball savvy, I mean, it puts defenders in difficult spots.
Now here's Wright. He's got 11. Dishes it to Hardaway. Powell kicks to Porzingis. The pass to Wright. Here's the floater, and they're able to recover. Powell, that's good. Here's Graham. 5 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. You look at Washington, a great player, second in the league.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
And he knocks down the first one. Charlotte making a switch here. Bacon's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for DeLon Wright. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Passes it to Porzingis. He's looking for Kidd-Gilchrist and finds him. Batum grabs the miss. Charlotte in the lead. Stolen by Brunson. Got a piece of it.
And Batum has arms that go on forever and ever and ever, which is why he's so dangerous when it comes to shot blocking.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Kidd-Gilchrist finds Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Powell, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Here's Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Batum passes to Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
To the paint. And the dunk by Powell.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Biyombo, that's good.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Mavericks trail by 6. And stolen by Graham. And he's going up for the alley-oop. No good on that one. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Porzingis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
One shot.
And the Hornets with possession here. On for 3. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad right there.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hornets ahead, up 6. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
But how about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Kid Gilchrist at the 3 spot. And so it's Dallas with it. 8-point game. Doncic passes to Powell. Pass to Doncic. The Hornets pull it in. And Gomez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis. Free throw drops for Monk. Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas, trailing by 10. And here is Hardaway. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Monk. Here's Graham. Guarded by Hardaway. It's deflected. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Powell dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Now here is Hardaway. Up top, Doncic. Covered by Biyombo. They get it back. Doncic outside. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now, here's Bridges. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Hernan Gomez. Nice D from Porzingis. Mavericks trail by 10. Kid Gilchrist looking around. Fires from 18. The shot by Powell, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And then Monk with the dunk.
Hey, Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. They grab their own miss. The shot by Powell, no good. Hornets leading by 12. Monk with the ball. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Bridges shot, good.
The jumper Bridges has is wet, demonstrating how lethal he is from his spots on the court.
Now here is Hardaway. To end the drought. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Mavericks making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. That free throw good from Hardaway.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The pass to Zeller. Back to Rozier. Off target from outside. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's foul number 2 for him. Mavericks trail by 11. Passes it to Cauley Stein. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Shooting one.
It goes on Cody Zeller.
Razor sharp focus right there from Cauley Stein, accepting the foul and pushing his way through it.
And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and Chris, music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the old fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they're taking fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit you want to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right.
Yeah.
Here's Wright following the bucket by the Hornets. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. In the corner, it's Kleba. Buried from 15 feet out.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
Rozier, the pass to Bridges. Here's Zeller, a second chance effort. No good that time. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kid Gilchrist. That is his first foul of the game. To the middle. Stolen.
That's just his first turnover of the game. He's been making good decisions out there. Well, until that one.
Rozier with the steal. And he dunks it down.
Oh, you got to love Rozier. Skying up for the dunk. Really seizing the opportunity and capitalizing with this tremendous leap in the middle.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Now, Wright. Doncic kicks to Cauley-Stein. The shot comes out.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And they pick up 2. Monk's got 28 points for the game.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Wright. Down low. Here's Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And a wide open look for Zeller. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Doncic. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Wright. Biyombo with the block. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Zeller. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 15-point game. With a floater, and it's good on the layup. He's got 23.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Now, here's Rozier. Feeds it to Monk. He kicks it to Biyombo. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bridges against Kid Gilchrist. Cauley-Stein passes to Doncic. To the right side. Clock at 4. Kleba, no good. Charlotte leading by 13. Kid Gilchrist comes with a double team. Bridges inside the three-point line. The Mavericks pull it in. Kid Gilchrist has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right against Rozier. Knocked away. Right, the pass to Doncic. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he can play the long-range game, the mid-range game. He takes it to the rack. Doncic is a versatile 3-level scorer.
Now, here's Rozier. Bridges for 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 6 assists now in the game. Mavericks trail by 13. Doncic outside. Inside. Here's Kleba. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now, here's Rozier. And here is Monk. Nice D from Doncic.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And the confidence from Kid Gilchrist, absolutely no hesitation shooting off the pass.
And the Hornets call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Malik Monk.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway is subbed in for Kid Gilchrist. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear James Borrego coaching his team during the break. He said nobody thought we'd be in this position right now, and we are. He said he was proud of his guys, but he also said, now go finish this thing off and get this win. Kevin?
Now here's Wright. He dishes it to Cauley Stein. Here's Doncic. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Rozier. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic outside. The shot's good. Doncic has got 11 points here in just the second half.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Hornets leading by 7. Graham with the ball. Hardaway goes in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Yeah, but you can't fail to protect the ball. That's the likely result. Those types of turnovers can be crippling.
Right against Rozier. Pass to Washington. There's the dish to Bridges. Over Hardaway. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 7.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks with possession here. No good on the quick 3.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
So it's the Mavericks now. After the basket by Charlotte. Here's Doncic. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Up again.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Shooting 2.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
A fader. Shot by Zeller, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And here's Porzingis for a 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Rozier kicks to Bridges. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you, GA, but I've seen crazy things happen.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Here's Graham, guarded by Doncic. Over to the left wing. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. From outside, off the mark. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Right, left side. Over Rozier. Here's Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Good on both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Here's Graham, guarded by Doncic. Graham, the pass to Rozier. 5 on the clock. Over right. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to Porzingis to tie it up. The 3 won't fall. Hardaway for 3. No good from three-point territory. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.